And yeah, now who assigns these all public IP addresses? Ayana is the leader, father of all these child groups, right? These are also the organizations, regional internet registry. This is the parent registry, right? This will give a range of IPs, public IPs to everyone. And in turn, these registries, regional registries, give IP ranges requested according to the request to the ISPs, right? For suppose it is very simple, it has some thousand IPs. It will give 10 IPs, 10 IPs, 10 IPs, 10 IPs, 10 IPs. In real time scenario, it will not be like this. For your understanding, I'm telling, right? Now, ISP will request, I want 3 IPs. Then this regional registry will check whether this ISP is really in need of IPs or not. If he thinks yes, he will give 3 IPs. Same with everyone's case. This is how the IP flows. Actually, Ayana has this IP registry, which in turn it will give for the local area regional registries, and the ISPs whatever we have, they get their IPs from regional registries. This is how the IP flows. Yeah. So what are the private IP ranges we have? As we discussed, we have both public and private. What is a private IP range? Actually, private IP addresses are defined in the RFC 11918. If you could read these RFCs, you will be the better network admin. Okay, try reading it. RFCs. It will be technically very high standard documents. If you're reading from RFC, right? The RFC, it's very simple. Like whatever is mentioned in RFC, that's correct. Okay. So private IP ranges are defined in RFC 1918. This is a number of the RFC, and these IP address can only be used for internal use. That's it, nothing more than that. Okay, what is the range of private addresses? If you are considering class A, in class A, actually the overall class A ranges from 0.0.0.0 to 127.0.0.0, right? Out of all these IP range, 10.0.0.0.02, 10.255.255.255 is kept aside for private IP range. Okay, in the sense these IPs 10 from the complete 10 network can be used for private range from class A, right? And one more thing, class A has subnet mask of 255.0.0.0, right? In the sense only 8 bits are reserved for network, right? And remaining 24 bits are reserved for host. That in the sense 2 to the power of 24 hosts can be assigned these IP range. That is a very huge number of hosts. Right, 2 power 24 you can get it. It will be around some lakhs. Okay, and if you're considering class B, now the number of hosts will be decreasing because 16 bits are reserved for network and 16 bits are given out for the host bits. Now it has only 2 power 16 hosts. If you are using a class B range, you will be having only 16 bits for host. And if you're considering class C, right, if you're considering class C, 24 bits are reserved for network part, and only 8 bits are reserved for host part. 8 in the sense 2 power 8 bits in the sense actually you will have 255 hosts. That in the sense, it now usage of class A and class B, class C private IP range will be dependent on the number of pieces you have. If you are having a very huge number of pieces and you wanted all those pieces, all those devices come under only one network, you will use class A. Okay. If you wanted the all that many number of pieces, okay, not in one network, but if you wanted all them to come under different networks, then you will use class B. And class C, if you want more number of networks and each network having low number of hosts, you will use class C. It is all about your requirement, right? So the class A ranges from 10 to 10 to 55 to 55 to 55. Class B ranges from 172 16.0.0.2 31.255.255, and class C from 192.168.0.0 to 255.255. Right? This is very much important. These IP address till now we discussed very important. What is public IP range? What is private IP range? What are the class A, class B, class C, class C, class E? What is the default subnet mask of each class? And what is the private IP range of class A, B? Now, yeah, public IPs, these are globally unique. They should be purchased and usually using network internet edge, right? This is my network. Whatever the PCs I have, I will be having completely from this side. Look at it. All these devices will be having, including this interface of the router, will be having private IP range. Once here to ISP, this will be public. Okay. So usually the public IP will be used. Whatever the public IP is assigned to you, it will be used at this edge. And internally, whatever you have, it will be private. And yeah, again, if you want to speak about public addresses, these are the addresses whatever mentioned in 1918. These are completely private, and beyond this 1918, everything is public. All addresses are public. What are the IP addresses reserved? From class A, you are reserving 0.0.0.0 and 127. Completely this range 0.0.0.0, this complete range, and 127 0.0.02 to 55.255.255. Same here 255 to 55. This range of IPs from class A are reserved. This is reserved for default routing. This you come go on learning, and this is for loopbacks, self loopbacks used for self loopbacks. And one thing is, check if you want to check whether your all the network parts of your network adapters of your PC working fine or not. In order to know it, what will you do? You will just have to ping. Try this in your PC. Ping 127.0.0.1, and if you are getting reply, it means that whatever the network adapters you have, whatever the interfaces you have, all those are working fine. Like this. So for some specific purposes, for self loopbacks we use 120. We reserve 127 range. Okay. After going home, once try this ping 127.0.0.1. Your PC will reply. And as I told you already, APIPA. I told you already, right? APIPA. Yeah. Or if DSCP is not replying back, or for some XYZ reason DSCP is not giving you the IP, then APIPA range is used for self assigning the IP. Right? I already told you this range 1.169.254.0.0.2 55.255. Nothing that much more than this. If you have any doubts, you can ask me.